I'm Ken Armstrong. I'm the president and CEO of North Arrow Minerals. North Arrow is a junior diamond exploration company. We're focused on Canada and trying to find the next round of diamond mines in the country. We're looking at 10,000 tons to process and recover the diamonds from. And so the typical way of doing that, of course, is we sample it during the summer months. We have to wait for the shipping season. We'll ship the sample south, which takes time, and then processing. And so to do that, we need to then have full funding in place, and you're going to end up collecting the entire sample. We have to pay to ship the entire sample, and we'll process it. And so we've been looking at other opportunities and other sort of innovative ways to do that, to sort of money is dear, risk money is tough to come by, and how can we maybe more effectively and smartly evaluate this one. And that's really where looking at what TOMRA's done over the last several years and the TOMRA sorting solutions is an opportunity. Again, typically on the exploration side, you end up looking at a DMS plant recovery where we get a DMS concentrate, but then you still need to do something else to that to get to a hand sortable stage. And if we want to look at a recovery solution where we are looking at only the coarser fraction, if there's an ability to skip some of that handling and get straight to a hand sortable concentrate right away, then that's something that we need to be looking at, and we are looking at. With some of the solutions that TOMRA's been talking about and getting the sorting facility into a sea can that's easy to ship, that's ideal for a situation like ours where we can bring it into the community with an access road that is currently planning to construct along with the hamlet this summer. With that in place, it allows us to look at processing at site. And if the plant can be built and constructed at site, then we can be collecting the sample, putting it through a crushing circuit, processing it as we go. So we're getting our results as we go, sort of in real time, particularly if we can get it down to that hand sortable concentrate immediately. And we're saving all that time that we would spend in waiting for the sample to get shipped and waiting for it to get down south and then to a plant and finding a plant that can process it. We know that the technology works. It's worked very well in the production side, so bringing it down onto the evaluation of bulk samples and advanced level projects is important. The other very important components of the TOMRA and the XRT recovery is that it recovers all. It's simplicity, the fact that it is able to identify carbon and recover it straight away, and we're not worrying about fluorescence, and we know not all diamonds fluoresce, which means that again, a more traditional recovery circuit usually includes grease, which is messier, more time consuming, a lot more expensive in our experience. And on our project, the recoveries from grease were really important to the overall diamond parcel. And any chance or opportunity we can look at or innovation that's going to allow us to bypass that step is definitely of importance and something that we need to look at, because it does add time and cost. There's no point in doing something that you know is going to have a positive outcome. We know it's big, so why keep trying to show it's big when there's this unanswered question over here that hasn't been addressed? So that's what we need to address, and that's where collecting the big sample and looking at alternative solutions like what TOMRA can provide to get to that answer.